pay me in respect. Cause once I do it big, what's to follow is a check. I need 100 bags, nothing more, nothing less. And the ops feel away, cause I'm next, I'm a threat. Oh yeah. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. I'm a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. Really, y'all don't know this, y'all in danger, I'm a threat. It's a gamble with your life, cause you know that it's a bet. You know I ain't letting up, my foot is on your neck. Take my word for it, this a promise and a threat. I ain't been feeling spectacular.
This is the last event for 2022. On table 1 we have Sean, the number 1 seed. This is Hamza Mohammed from Gauteng, the 16th seed. This is going to be a very interesting affair. Sean, the experienced player, playing against Hamza, one of the youngsters, up and coming youngsters from Gauteng.
All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. What a matchup we have here. Habib Iqbal against John Eckley, seasoned John Eckley. Remember, John Eckley beat the seeded player, Selvin Woodley from KZN. And Habib Iqbal, I think, put out Ashraf Alibai. Right, let's recap what has happened so far. Day 1, Tommy Jabavu beat Andre Dutoy. Adil Umair took out Ronnie Ingram. Munir Qasim took out Lachman Woodley. Hamza Mohammed beat Muzamil Zayed. Rafiq Lambada took out Christos. Kevin Shalva was the first seed to drop. Habib Iqbal took him out. Shal Young took out Veronica. Fakhri Galdin got a walkover from Faris Khan. Day 2, Mikey Rousseau took out Mohammed Suleiman. John Eckley took out Selvin Woodley. Jaden took out Yandre Duvenacher. Adil Ahmed took out Ashraf Haribai. Ethan Chetty took out Johan Pina. Aiden Joseph took out Johnny Sadoratis. Mutalib Ali took out Kiosh and Mudley. Richard Halliday took out Fakhmin Jassim. Right, and let's go on to this match. This is an interesting matchup. Both of them like to go for their shots. They like to play a lot of shot to nothings. They're not very noted for their break building or big breaks. Iqbal plays his snooker at the Fodsburg Snooker Club. John Eckley plays his snooker in Sedibing at Shooter Snooker Club. Well, he's went for the pot there. Thanks, man. No, I don't.
Also in some real positive thinking, he knows Hamza is the player, so he will be up to the task.
Right, on table number 1, we have the number 1 seed Charles Yonk playing the number 16 seed Hamza Mohammed. That's going to be interesting. Great experience for the youngster. Just an interesting fact to let you know. When Mohammed Hamza played Muzamil side, we have had the highest viewership in any match so far.
And there will be a lot of people streaming to this match. From what I heard, that the match between Hamza and Muzamil had one of the highest viewerships in this event. And I think people will be logging in here and going on the website to check Hamza.
Okay.
The figure is there's over 100,000 viewership for that match. And I think if the people do know the facts of this match, they will be definitely logging in to check this youngster in action. He's got a lot of supporting trainers, but he's a very able and capable youngster. But mind you, he's against Charles Young, who's South Africa's #1 player at the moment.
Right, I'm in the booth here with one of the players who's going to be playing later on this afternoon, Munir Qasim. Seems like he's had a good rest. He's ready and up for the commentary, and seems very interested in what is going on over here in this matchup on table number 1 with Charles Yonk and Hamza Mohammed. I'm covering the game with this game that you're currently seeing on your screen. John Eckley and Iqbal Habib. Iqbal has a 14-point advantage.
Few safeties in exchange by the players here. Nothing rash here. They're all going to be very safety conscious and try and keep it tight. But they won't hesitate to attack. They do get an opportunity. On table 2 we have Hamid Iqbal, that's the John Eckley. And my closest commentator there is Cuban Rubio, CEO of Pro Snooker. He's helping out here.
Spoke to again this morning. I spoke to John Eckley in the arena. Was really looking forward for this match. He's pleased with his performance thus far, but he says even though he's been involved in snooker for so many years, every time he plays a match, he still gets the nerves tingling and the butterfly is running amok in his stomach, which means still has a passion for the game.
It's his first real opportunity with the board open. Like his style of fighting, so all other pedals are a little bit okay. So it'll be a nice challenge for him to see what he can do.
I would make John Eckley a slight favorite over here in this match. Habib was the first time I saw him play when I commentated on his match, and he did do very well. Very well composed around the table.
He's just open on the mic. But he's in the red. This is the red. Maybe the right protection there. There's no he's going to pass and start with mistakes. But Hamza does get away with it, but if that do then it's easier for Charles. Charles will be playing a shot to nothing. If he don't, they have to crack.
Remember, Habib took out one of P's strongest players, Kevin Shelva.
Just catching an apple, so get his right with the desired position that you like. But nevertheless, it's a good long ball to get. Still, he's not yet found his rhythm. I know he can play. He's a very good and able and capable player. But the nerves will be
Right, while this match carries on, we'd like to thank our main sponsors, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent tournament. My Day Brands, our drink sponsor, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, 360 Sport, our streaming partner, Andy Billiards, our club sponsor. John very adapt to this game. Potted the red in and laying a safety. And what I saw earlier on of Habib is not really that great at coming out of snookers. So John is quite aware of that. He knows that that is the weakness of Iqbal, and he's going to prey on that. So he's going to play shots a lot of the time. He's going to go and put balls.
Why are you not here? It's such a beautiful arena. Yeah, the goal is you can be sitting up above the players and watching.
And some of the advantages that I've seen in John's game, I have played him before many years ago as an excellent potter into the middle pocket. Probably one of the best that I've seen over here in this tournament. And he just proves my point by putting that ball straight into the middle pocket. Very comfortable with the middle pockets.
Enjoy the facilities here.
And see that snooker that he laid. Has already earned him 16 points.
Venue that they have set up here, 360 Sport for the streaming. You get the streaming quality, it's up there with the best in the world. And last but not least, to Andy Billiards, sponsor.
Well, his retained position. He can pot the blue, run in and out of balk. He can also pot the yellow. To keep this break going. Just a bit short on the stun run through. Excellent pot by John. Just needs to bounce off the cushion. He's on the blue. Break climbs up to 19. So you can see he's an experienced campaigner. Loves his snooker. And I'd make him a slight favorite here in this, just purely based on his experience. And I said he's one of the best putters in the middle pocket, and he misses a straightforward blue off the spot. I'll be going for the narrow angle into the middle pocket, but not potting it. Habib has a chance now. Can pot this red in, get onto the black, try and string a few pots together. Spotted it, a bit low on the black, not ideal. It's made this a lot harder than it should be. Nothing on here for John. Just a safety. Not sure that he wants to play the red against the black and open that. Well, he's not doing any of that. Well, attempted a double. Probably got away with it. Habib also chancing his arm, playing the shot in a two-way method. Putt to safety. Bit of a rash shot there by John. Not sure if he left anything.
This is the second match on the table, but still isn't acclimatized to the beautiful course conditions. These are the conditions that the professionals expect. These are the conditions that we have in front of us. Can you cope with it? That is the question.
I'll be putting the red, but getting himself into trouble. So it's not on anything obvious here. It's obviously going for the black, but not easy. Not easy at all. I think Johnny is going to have a small nibble at this. A bit of an overcut. No real damage done, I think. Oh, that was looking quite good. Catches with both the jaws and runs safe. Pace was has he flunked this rating? No, hasn't. Just a pure safety shot here now from John. Not a difficult safety. I think we're going to see a little bit of safety play here. No player going to be committing to anything because nothing easy out here. Colors are reasonably placed, nothing really near the cushions. So if somebody puts in a good ball here, could score a couple of points. John laying up against the brown there. Well, fortunately it's not snookered. This is in the... Habib wouldn't be feeling really uncomfortable here. I think he is very comfortable with the type of game that John plays. And John is very comfortable with the type of game that Habib plays. So this is a very good matchup for either player. None of them are going to be stressing too much. What damage has Habib done? Well, he's left the ball on, I'm pretty sure of that. Not played a very good shot there, but I think he's going to play a safety shot, yeah. Just screw the ball into pocket.
Being a fast,
Wow, going for the green.
there's not much pull on the stable and it's end of the session. So you won't see this. They're not taking much effect on the stable because the clock is really fine and it's been high.
Just bumping the pink out of commission into the cushion. John has an 8-point advantage here.
Keep to pass on his mistakes.
Had a chance at that and did have a go.
Shots back now. There's a late start playing on the SS snooker of recent. Played a long time ago, made an impression those days. And he's come back since the event of Pro Snooker that has brought some players back out of the woodwork. Charles is one of them. And after he's never to beat the SS before. Came to the South African Championships this year and made his mark.
John trying to run that white ball behind the blue. Just didn't get that one, negotiate that one right. So he has left the red open for Habib. Habib also trying to play safety, played it much too hard. This red could go and sit right over the corner pocket. Look at the speed of this table. Habib plays in Foxburg Snooker Club. And he has been telling me, the conditions there are not that good. Don't have new cloth. Balls are not of the best condition. So he says, but they play there because it's a good, friendly environment. They get to see all their friends. And snooker tends to keep them out of doing wrong things. And by wrong things, he meant snooker keeps them out of going and gambling and going to nightclubs and things like that. So I think that's an excellent reason to be playing snooker. Great shot there by John. Nice top shot.
Also, seeded player. So we have two unseeded players here in the last 16, which is very good for the game because everybody watching out there, all the youngsters, they've got a chance. Why aren't you not playing the top players? If you look at some of the players, I'm sure you would fancy yourself up with some of these guys. So
Habib is trying the two cushion escape here. I think he's definitely got the wrong line. So it's going to be called a miss. John is going to have him replaced. But what I've seen about Habib before is that his abilities to come out of snookers is his weakness. He needs to work on that. So he's in a spot of bother here. Made the adjustment. Yo, and he probably just missed that whisker. It's going to be replaced now. He's worked out the line. He's got it very close. And he should be able to hit it this time. And this is one of the advantages of the foul and miss rule. A lot of players tend not to like it. But this is the advantage. You get to a chance to rectify your mistake, basically. And this is the third miss now, proving to be quite expensive. 12 points already awarded. So he needs to remember where he's hit that ball before. And he just wants to be a quarter cue ball, probably inside that line. And if he does that, I'll be able to hit this ball perfectly. So he mustn't... he now went down the wrong line. And it's going to be called a miss again. He should have not went down that line. He had the correct line in the previous three shots. He had the correct idea. He can hit this. This is within his capabilities. He's letting a little bit of frustration creep in there. which he shouldn't.
Chance in the back, that is the question. Yes, again.
Going back to his original route. I think he's got this one.
Shot by shot.
Overcompensated.
Shot by shot is after this red.
John not taking the miss. Fancy's been able to pot this red. I think that was a good decision to take that not take the miss there, because had he potted the red, it made him Abib needing a snooker immediately. So good decision. And just seeing where he obviously didn't intend to move the pink. He looked at where the pink was, where the brown was, where the blue was. Made sense to take on that red. Bad shot by Habib. Very bad shot. Well, just to give you an update on table number 1, Shal Yong, the number 1 seed, is up against Hamza Mohammed, the number 16 seed. Shal has taken a 1-0 lead there. Yeah, we're still in the first frame. Habib has a great chance to put this red into the pocket. He will have an easy pink ball. So that's very good. As we kept his hopes alive in this frame.
The SC number 1 player because he won the SC championships. So he's still the man to beat. This is the best way for him. Get direct to go to the pin. The two is left of the pin. Very perfect on it. So the harder want to come out of pink. Tries that and exactly what I was talking about. I don't think it's in the back. Finds his merit, but he was always dangerous. With his fast off, his touch is good. Not too sure from this angle. I cannot see the left and going to the right pocket. So the way he's playing it, he can obviously go. Just a touch of right inside. It's a great shot as well. Trying to force a little bit. There's no set clearly on it. He's put on some chance. Well, back into the game. It's just not sure I'm better at that. Left himself to the back. Got a pocket. Always difficult when opponents are behind the net.
A very tricky frame.
It's played very nicely.
Habib needs all the colors. John needs one color to make Habib needing snookers. Coming across the white there somewhat. Not really comfortable with that shot. Bit of a dangerous shot there by Habib. But he's gotten away with it. He's got safety. Bit of a battle going on here. Half an hour into this match. I definitely don't suspect this match is not going to be finished in regulation time. John has left this ball up here. Got the brown. Was very difficult to get up to the blue, but he's kept his hopes alive in the match. I'm sorry, in the frame. Mistake there by Habib. Left John in very easy blue. Good chance to get up to the pink. Didn't fancy the cut. Went for the double. I think it was the wrong shot. I think the cut was a lot easier. A bit playing smart, keeping things tight. Oh, what an excellent attempt. Oh, that's a bit of a mistake by Habib. I think he had a few options that he could have played, but didn't. Well, Habib's got no option. I think he's going to have to go for this. Well, he has. Put all his eggs now in one basket. John just requires a pink. And not bad. He hasn't left it on, I don't think. But a good opportunity for good safety here. Don't know how John's knowledge of the angles are and how brave he's going to be feeling. He could get this ball, white ball, all the way towards the black, which he's tried. And it wasn't that far off. Pace was good. 13 behind, 13 on the table. Habib needs pink and black to tie. Had a slight nibble at that black. I mean that pink. And
going to be decided on the backhand back here. Very close to him at the moment. These two guys fighting it out.
I think he's going to probably end up laying a snooker, yeah? Yep. Just look at how quick that table is. That ball just ran and ran and ran and ran. On a club table, that would have stopped at least 2 feet away from where that white finished off. And if there is one weakness that I have noticed in Habib's game, is that his abilities to come out of snookers is not that great. The referee did not call a miss there because after that shot, snookers were required. Habib requires 1 snooker now. He's definitely second favorite in this frame. I think one of our biggest disadvantages here as snooker players in South Africa is that we are not starting to play a few tournaments with time rules to prepare us for these pro snooker events. So needless to say that some of the players don't know certain strategies, certain obvious things, like trying to play for a snooker here on this pink and black. I think I would give it up and try the next frame, you know. So instead of wasting good 20-30 minutes and still being 1-0 behind anyway. We watched a match last night with Mutalib Ali and Kiashan Mudli, and Mutalib Ali knew the strategy to use when the clock was running down, and he used it to perfection and edged out Kiashan. Although Kiashan had the match wrapped up, could have won it 5-2. Fluke by Habib does not count in his favor anyway. He's lost the frame, but he's wasted a good 5 minutes losing that frame. He should have not done that, in my opinion. This match is definitely going to come down to a time situation here. I think because they're not playing at a furious pace, and they're not players that can kill a frame down with one visit. But this live stream and professional setup that Pro Snooker has provided here is definitely giving players a different experience, something that they have not been used to before. So they are now have to get out of that comfort zone and start performing on faster tables, tighter tables, with better lighting, very intimidating venue. And the guys that adapt the quickest, they're starting to do the best. We've seen Aidan Joseph, pool player, very comfortable out there. We've seen Richard Halliday play last night, very, very comfortable out there. We even seen the female player, 9-ball player, Veronica, very comfortable in that atmosphere, that arena. So obviously, it's a mental thing, and you've got to be comfortable playing snooker under these conditions. They're the best conditions, but they're not necessarily the easiest conditions to deal with from a mental aspect. So that mental aspect is very important in snooker. Habib is very composed. He knows where his strengths are. He knows where his weaknesses are. He's playing the game at his pace. Not a good break-off shot. Left John here immediately in with the ball. John won't be too perturbed by what he's seeing happening over here. He is 1-0 up, and he would be fancying his chances to win this match here big time. He's not been threatened in any way so far, which is good for him. Nice spot, unlucky that the black red one didn't cover the black up.
two spots covered, so it goes on to the next highest available spot, which is the pink. So Sean is already at the stage where Hamza needs to this, so he's quickly looking to try and clean up and getting himself warmed up. There's the whole table time, he puts it like this, better for him. This is also part of his preparation while he's playing the match. The challenge to clean up. That's what he mentally he sets himself a target of time to finish. Very polished his approach to the game. And that is why he's number one at the moment.
Not sure what John tried to do there. It wasn't a good shot. He's left Habib with a shot. Not a nice table because there's not anything obvious available. And there Habib trying to force the ball out, but doesn't have the Q power available at his disposal to be able to get up there. So it's going to be a long blue.
Challenge this match. He's 2-0 down. If he goes 3-0 down, with the time clock system used here, it's going to be very hard to come back when you're 3-0 down. We'd like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, World City, for putting up this magnificent program for this event. Our main sponsor, Miley Brands, Purple Rain, our media partner, Basil Billiards and Q Masters. That's our venue setup team. Look at this venue, magnificent. It's just that
John is looking very comfortable out there, nicking one or two colors and running for his cover.
Also to our 360 Sports streaming partner. The streaming quality is amazing. It's very much up there with the best in the world. The quality is amazing, and the streaming is not the substandard quality, it's the highest quality. If you just look at it compared to the overseas snooker, it's very comparable. Well done to the guys. And last but not least, Andy, but it's our club sponsor. Thank you for your contribution to this event. Still not taking any chances.
Habib is spotting the reds, but he's just not getting onto a color and not putting a color. Probably this morning game.
So close that he actually went across the table and into the other back. That's not an indication of how close you were to the back. So he's perfect from the back. So he's got the run through there. First on the combo. Out. And the difference between the short throw has been stopping the ball. That is the difference. The runs the lady just a very combo and trying to get up to the scoreboard. So go through the balls nicely. That's all he has to do. But now, a step short, the opportunity to come in early. Charles really sees every opportunity. It's mentality professionally. Not want to waste about time and mess around. He wants to get the job done, wants to get the business done. Sure, it's really much wants to do.
Iqbal not troubling John at all in this match, and for him to have any chance, he has to start asking some questions of John. John, very seasoned player, he doesn't seem troubled by anything that is happening here right now. Probably very comfortable with proceedings so far?
Usually very focused, very unlike show to miss the ball. But he's giving us opportunities. He's not taking it.
Right, just to give you a quick update on table number 1, Charles Yonk, number 1 seed against Mohammed Hamza, number 16 seed. Charles is leading by
Close to the cushion.
2 frames to 0.
Shot to nothing. Yeah, he's going to have a go at the shot and try and come around the table back down. He's going to have a full goals.
Beautiful double.
He's left himself. Let's see. He's gotten away with it. Only the players say, you know, that it's happy that it's easy. Question of fortune favoring the break.
Nice spot on that long green by Habib. Referee placing that green on the wrong spot.
It's a bit difficult that into the center. Completely by pocket. It was not easy to control the wide.
Yellow spot covered.
He's left himself out of chance for the break. So, good putt with that. Some good red. Good opening red from him. And he knows he's going to have to do something here. It's a beautiful jab, good shot. Also, looking nice, and he has to stop. He has to stop the ball because he's hitting a little bit too. And when you stop the ball, it makes a huge difference. They're hitting just a bit too hard. If you watch shoulders somewhere, he's got these deft touches. So I don't understand why the people are not learning from it. Everybody wants to just hit too hard. Roughly exposed. One needs to just straight the ball and try and hold the right ball. It's much more than the one. That's good. Yellow is on the red. It's not getting easier the red. Lovely quads and a nice touch on the back. Now, what happens now? He's stuck. He's got to play a power shot to come back to the red. And that's very not easy by any means. You're always risking your back when it's close to the cushion. If you play a power shot. Choosing just to stay there, very wise decision. The more you close the balls, the more difficult it becomes to hit the balls. Now I'm going to play a double back in the corner, play a safety down with the white. Just not getting the white block, it's getting right down the fairway, but not the shot.
Not much in this frame. Just 2 points in it. Habib slowly clawing himself back.
60 can start leading this game, but 16 points to 1. So got the shot to left and look for the ball in the back and come down back to the right. That's exactly what he does. The center's low in here. His anticipation. Play the swing. Then he has the back to good right. Not thinking that where he's open might be open. Very risky, but he's close to the back. Just trying a bit of shoulder into the shot there. A bit of attention in there. Good right because heading to the limit. So he's still in, there's still 10. Not out by any means, the balls are all in the open. Whoever gets it first could possibly make the break, but Shaw is not going to let up easily. Plays a very, very good safety. Throwing the ball down to our score.
Well, he's left this ball in. John can putt it. But I can't see him getting onto anything thereafter that easy.
There's a really good shot going down. Very unlucky. It was a beautifully executed shot. Just did not read the place correctly. The stay was lightning fast. Very, very unlucky to get up there. Those conditions Shaw was in trouble. Now Shaw is going to the table with a couple of ways to not easy. So right back into this frame. And no shoulder. He's not going to let up and take this opportunity. He's pitching to the serious back there. This is his first real good chance. With defense in this ball. Let's see if was sharp. Touches. Nice control. Minimal movement on the white. That's the secret to Charles' game. He's assessed the situation the best from all the players. That's why he's the best player at the moment here. Number one ranked, defending champion. He's going to be the guy to beat.
Wow, just overrunning that a little bit. Habib had a good chance to lay on the green there and put a few points on the board, but he has a pink, so scraping himself back into this game. Spot the pink in, very nice, very positive shot. Trying to going in and out of bulk. He is in the red, down at the bottom of the pack.
Comparable to the overseas class, the professional player. So once he's got a good boost in his conditions, it's a good boost, but this is the technical mistake. They can have no excuse for the doctor. So you've got the table out there. Don't forget, get yourself with an end. I wouldn't recommend it for the paint out there, but if you want to take the snooker, this is the cut to put on the table.
Alright, Habib has got a shot, ball over the pocket. Not that difficult, so he can get some position. Just got a little bit of cannon. Pretty sure he's going to try and pot the pink maybe, or the green. Mr. Green. Not sure he's left John the spot, so if he had, he would have been down on it already.
Once again, I don't expect Shaw to stand up. Anybody expecting to miss the ball. So,
Oh, John making the pot.
So he's got a shot at this. Has he got the temperament to take this opportunity? He needs to. Professional conditions are only available on these professional tournaments. You won't get this scenario anywhere unless you test at your table. Conditions like this. So one's got to consider that shoulders, it's
Another very low scoring frame. Also frame going on for around about 20 minutes already. Still 4 reds in the table.
Players in these conditions for South Africa over the last 2 decades when also because of the overseas. So hopefully we'll consider coming in the future, get himself a good sponsor. He will level on these conditions.
Whoa. Habib is not going to take this on. He's not going to risk. What a beautiful shot there by Iqbal. Absolutely well controlled. Nice, smooth, again changing his hand. Obviously does not like the rest, so he keeps changing his fan. And see, because he's changed his hand there, missed a really easy shot, and he's frustrated by that because he's left a red up now. That was a good opportunity for him to put some distance between him and John. A little bit of inexperience there by Habib. Looks like John's favorite color is the green. He spot the green almost every time he's went for it. Very, very clever shot. Very clever shot. Has put Iqbal in a big spot of bother here. Big spot of bother. Well, obviously playing to his strengths and playing to Iqbal's weaknesses. He knows Iqbal is not good at coming out of snookers. Nowhere even close. Nowhere even close. It's probably going to put him back there. This could go on now for a bit, because I don't think so that he has worked out the angle, and I don't think so that he has seen any angle in here. So, attempt number 2. A bit close. Going to touch the black ball. 11 points already gone. So he's going to go for attempt 3. He's not adjusting correctly. He's not adjusting correctly. He needs to be playing that a little bit short onto the cushion. But now John is not going to take the miss, because he can pot this red. And if he really wants to be nasty now, pot the red and snook him behind the black. Oh, he's not doing that. He's going for the black. Kudu's team. Not a positive play. Well, he's missed it. He's missed it. It's 18 points to the good. I mean, that would have put him in the driving seat, really. Habib's played a really good shot over here. He's put a lot of distance between the cue ball and the red ball. But an easy hit. Just come off the side cushion and catch that ball almost like full in the face. It's going to be called a miss. 6-point foul. Going to replace it straight away. No hesitation. He should have hit it the first time around. It was an easy shot. I think he just got caught out by the slide of the table. Oh, that kiss has helped him. That kiss has helped him. But still another easy hit. Yeah, nice easy hit. Oh. What is John doing here now? Coming off all the way off the top cushion. Going to be replaced, and well, by the way he's playing, all the points that he got accumulated from getting Habib in the foul in the miss, he's going to hand it all right back. This is not an easy way to play this ball because of the slide of that cushion. I mean, I don't think so. Habib is going to even bother. He is going to make sure that the balls are replaced, and John can go for attempt number 3. John being stubborn, taking the same line. I think he's got it this time. Oh, he couldn't get any closer than that without actually hitting the ball. It's given away 12 points. It's going to be replaced. Better line. Well, it took him 4 goals to get there. But I think he should have came out of the side cushion. He would have got it first goal. Oh, and now I see why Habib uses his left hand because he's really not comfortable with the wrist as well. But I'll tell you what, I admire a guy that has just started playing snooker, has entered a qualifier, won a qualifier, come here and beat a seated player. Horrible foul there by John. He moved his cue so far off the line that he hit the brown, and the brown went all the way into the pocket, and it's left a free ball. So Habib is 5 points to the good with a free ball. So taking an opportunity to lay another snooker, make the snooker a little bit tighter, bring the yellow into play. I don't think so. Some of the top players would have done that. They would have just taken the free ball and potted the green and probably end up clearing the table. But Habib is playing to his method and the way he likes to play the game. So oh, very handy fluke that for him. Iqbal takes a 10-point lead. He's quite happy. Well, he misses that. John not too perturbed by being 10 points behind. He knows he's going to get a lot more chances. Chan's gone off the boils. Played a couple of horrendous shots. And there's another one of those horrendous shots. Right, Habib is 19 points to the good. Needed that brown, needed that brown.
orientated, not attacking at all. So it's going to be very interesting to see how things come out of that match. It looks like the result might be one each, but the difference on that side is very 19 points, and you can see after the crown is up. They have to play something to take a tournament. But it can go to one each, so can't see that match finishing. They will probably stop on the clock at 12:30.
John can't reach it. Going to probably need the long queue or long rest. Got the pot. Not an easy blue, but he should go for it. It's naturally going to be coming off the cushion all the way towards the pink. Habib just requires one color here to leave John needing a snooker. It's very close to that. Very close. Double kiss. Gone a bit safe, so it's okay. Oh, attempting the double. It's not done too much harm. Ball is on. $10 points in it. Habib only needs this pink. He's got a good chance on this pink. Oh, came across the white a bit. Might leave this ball up. Oh, he's left himself in a very dangerous spot here now. John certainly can get through to the spot. Missed it. Bit nervy out there. Very nervy. Another 35-minute frame. Well done, Habib. Well done. Frame on the board. I'll be delighted to win that frame. He really did not want to go 2-0 down. Right, just to let you know, on another table, Shalyonk is 3-0 up against the number 6 seed, Mohammad Hamza. Mohammad showing a little bit of inexperience, but it's good that he's here. It's a learning experience for him. Brilliant for him to be in this type of tournament. Really nice youngster. Not playing too much of snooker this year because he's in his final year. Starting to become a chartered accountant. So, pretty smart kid.
Both these guys will be chasing this game.
Right, just to let you know what has transpired so far. Day 1, Tami Jabavu beating Andre Detoy, Adil Umair beating Ronnie Ingram, Munir Qasim beating Lakshman Mudli, Mohammad Hamza beating Mozamil Zahid, Rafiq Lambada beating Christos, Habib Iqbal beating Kevin Shalva, Shalyong beating Veronica, Fakhri getting a walkover from Fariz Khan, Mike Rousseau beating Mohammad Suleiman, John Eckley beating Salvan Mudli, Jaden Noban beating Yandri Duvanacha, Adil Ahmed beating the number 3 seed Ashraf Haribai, Ethan Chetty beating Johan Pinar, Aidan Joseph beating Johnny Sadoratis, Mutalib Ali beating Kiashin Mudli, Richard Halliday beating Fakhmi Jasib. So that is what has happened so far. Morning matches, Shal Yonk leads 3-0 against Hamza, and Habib Iqbal and John Eckley are one apiece, and both of them are not troubled by the other player. They're just enjoying their snooker.
Got a kiss from another ball, and when he really unlucky. So he was trying to get in early there, trying to do some damage, but it's an opportunity for Hamza. Let's see what he does. So now we come close to the bottom. Dropping the shoulders, but
Right, a quick word. Thanks to our sponsor, Goldry City, for putting up this magnificent tournament. My Day, our drinks sponsor. Purple Rain, our media partner. Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team. 360 Sports, our streaming partner. Adney Billiards, our cloth sponsor. And John Eckley has broken off in the third frame. Both players pretty composed out there. No one getting any edge over the other.
needs no introduction. And there are some good youngsters out there. You'll never know if you don't have the talent unless you try playing this game. And this is what goes to you. Gives you this opportunity to come and showcase your talent. So in every area in this country there are qualifiers. Try and get into these qualifiers and see what you can do. You never know. You might have the talent for this game. There are some very good youngsters playing and very talented. They need to give themselves an opportunity to try those to play. Try and get into it's a difficult game, but it's a very enjoyable game, very challenging, very addictive game. Once you start playing this game at a certain level, you not want to stop. So it's a challenge to all you youngsters out there, especially the poor youngsters. Try this game out and see what you can do.
Right, Habib having a little tickle at the red into the middle pocket, catching the jaw. No real damage done, unless John tries a double into the middle pocket, which is spraying wide. Put the black ball onto the cushion. Well, so far I can tell you, I've been really impressed with the way Aidan Joseph has been playing. Remember, Aidan Joseph is a pool champion, also juniors snooker champion as well. So he's been playing quite okay, beating the seeded player Johnny Sadoratis. Johnny suffering with heavy flu, not being able to perform. So he struggled out there. Also quite impressed with Richard Halliday showing his class around the table. He performed quite brilliantly yesterday. I haven't seen Richard play in quite a long time. I've just only been seeing him play 9-ball, Chinese pool, but I have not seen him play snooker in a while. So him making a comeback, maybe it's a good thing. Maybe he might enjoy this so much, he might want to do more of it. Never know. I'm quite eager to see Fakhri Gardin play. Didn't get a chance to see him play yet because his opponent did not pitch up. So that would have been an interesting match. I was really looking forward to seeing that matchup. I would have given the advantage to Fakhri Kardin anyway, because I think he's been probably the most consistent player in almost every one of our events. He's either won an event or he's either got to the final. I think he's never lost in any round earlier than the final. Probably maybe even once only. John has gone off the boil at the moment. Habib is the one asking all the questions. He's the one that is looking more determined, more wants us a little bit more. Snooker is such a wonderful game. I mean, Habib is not been in formalized snooker for very long. I think it's just about a year or so. He's been playing league snooker or any sort of formalized snooker. Went on to win a qualifier at the Wanderers Club. Came here, beat a seeded player to get you, and is now playing in the last 16 match, and with a good chance to win this match, to get to the last 8. I mean, that's like a fairy tale going on here. But the one thing is, you cannot get to this type of situation if you don't play the qualifier, and if you don't go and enter. If you don't enter, you got no chance of even doing anything. So, I mean, we produced this wonderful souvenir brochure book, which each player gets a copy of. I mean, what a wonderful piece of memorabilia. One day he can show his grandchildren that he played on television, and this is a tournament he played in. So, you know, wonderful production there by Pro Snooker. Each player also gets a playing card with his photograph on it, and we have our awards ceremony on Sunday, straight after the final. If you want to come to that awards ceremony, you're welcome. Over 60 awards, I think, will be given out for season 1. John is going to be very determined to try and win this frame. He wants to get ahead. He understands the time implications, and he definitely understands what a good start or good lead means. Well, John had a good chance to put quite a few points on the board, but he hasn't. John having a little dip there, missing, leaving Habib up. Oh, that's naughty. That is absolutely naughty. That was a simplest of simplest pots. Habib did not take the necessary care and has missed it. And he cannot continue with this kind of stuff. Oh, John going for the positive shot. But missing the black. You should have made sure. Beautiful shot there, Habib. Oh, what a lovely pink. Absolutely lovely. But unlucky that he not landed on anything easier than this. But I mean, still, wonderful pot in the pink. He's putting some daylight between himself and John, which is very important. Remember the number you did on Kevin Shalva. So, I mean, that's probably the biggest upset of the tournament. And then Adil Ahmed came and did a number on Ashraf Haribai, number 3 seed. So some of the underdogs are performing well and getting through games here. But full credit. They come, they play, they give off their best. You can't ask anything more of a player. Well, if Habib is nervous with the rest, so you can imagine how nervous he's going to be with the spider. It definitely does not like these implements. He's not comfortable with it at all. You can see it. Well, he's a novice player. Give him some time. He's going to get better. The platform is good for them to improve. That's one of the directives of Pro Snooker, is to provide a platform for players to grow, become confident, become used to playing on the big stages. We are achieving that quick and fast. Just to get into a little bit of the conversations, yesterday I had a few people watch a few games and say, oh man, the standard is so low, these guys are wasting their time. I will be the first one to tell you that the standard in South African snooker is low. But me saying that it is low does not help it to get higher. The only way it can get higher is by putting better conditions out there, putting some prize money up there, getting television, so our players can grow. We have the talent. It's not that we don't have the talent. We have the talent. It's just to extract that talent and bring them into this arena. And once we start doing that, we will start seeing players excel. Another nice pink by Habib. He's definitely feeling this one now. So I think that every snooker player probably in this tournament will be delighted if Habib goes on to win this match and books his spot in the last eight. Right, just to let you know what's happening in the other table, Shaw is 4-0 up.
Shaw's not going to make it easy for him. He wants to finish up and do the business. That's what he's here to do. Very pleased with himself and making that target clearance.
I think Shaw has just probably made like a 60 some odd break there. to win the fourth frame. 60 some odd clearance.
Like to take this opportunity to thank our main sponsor, Golden City, for putting up this magnificent event. My brands are main sponsor, Purple Vela Media Partner, Brazil, the League Masters, the Venue Seven Team, A60 School, training partner, and the Leads sponsor. Thank you to all of these the support of this event. Without the support of these companies, this event is not possible. These companies have got some good coverage with live TV. So if anybody wants to get on to the bandwagon and get from this, contact the poster. All the details available on the website. There's a lot to gain from this at the moment. There's some good coverage. We've got some good numbers hitting the streams. So there's some good way of advertising, getting involved in sponsoring the event. Contact the CEO.
Johnny's 15 points behind. His putting has deserted him now. He was at the start of this match an overwhelming favourite, and put him now at even money. And in this frame over here, I'll put him as I'll put Habib Iqbal as the favourite. Although putting this red now has landed in a bad positional shot. But if you're following all the matches, you will notice that the players who do not have good cue ball control are not building breaks. To build breaks, it is absolutely essential that you have a good cue ball control.
Exactly 1 hour left, a few seconds. So the table on the right there looks just not going to be close to being finishing.
1 hour remaining.
Whoever takes the lead the next frame after you going to win the bounce, it's
Right, we saw the little shot clock flash on the screen. Well, it's 1 hour left. Definitely think that this match is going to go down to a time decision. I think the person that wins this frame number 3, is definitely going to be with a distinct advantage. At the moment, Iqbal is definitely has the slight edge over John. John is not performing. He's not playing well. He was gone off the boil. I don't know why. That was not pretty there by Habib. He's missed the ball. He's left the ball on now. John can get back into this frame. Desperately needs to string some pots together now. He doesn't want to lose this frame. Definitely does not want to lose this frame. If he loses this frame, that could probably play a big part in him losing this match. But it's a bit of a snatch in the cue action. John had a golden opportunity there, and he's not going to win this match. He's going to only score ones. Has to get some colors. Nice shot by Habib. Habib is just going about his business nicely, ambling along. Color at a time, color at a time. Nothing wrong with that. Beautiful pot. White ball running into position. He is on the pink again, and he's putting some serious daylight between himself and John. He has the distinct advantage now over John. John is crumbling. 31 points in front.
7 back, that's 10 back. It's not going to be too easy to play 2 numbers, but the greatest possible together and cover is not. This is where they're going to pass and back to go on to the blue. Some options here. So it's very good to give us any shots in it too. Very good in a sense. It's very good to give us money. Good work over. Really giving us some super strokes. And the best way to continue as well. But 21 points on the board.
One. Seven.
Shot selection. So I like it. Not like the situation. But it took a little bit more, but he wasn't sure of position there. So he used it. Not if he safety there, no. Because he feeling too disappointed. But he was going to look to back ball and it worked. It wasn't just for the chance. It's again the right to my good position.
Wow, John is just 25 behind. With 27 on the table. So chance to win this frame still there technically. Habib not going to give him anything much. Almost got a snooker there.
Two.
It's not today. Exactly like that.
I'm not bringing two.
Yes, I sit down and down again. Those shots needed, don't touch. Play too hard, you need to be very, very confident. But when it's your hard play, 1/10 of a millimeter, it stays out. So if you are thinking these pockets are big, when you're into these screens, it's not big. There's the match pockets. It's the cloth, the slide of the cloth that sometimes makes it look easy, but you still have to be very open with the pot. It's much more tight in the spot pocket. But they are good conditions. We've seen some match made, we've seen some balls in quantity. So it's not difficult. If you're close enough, you work on 10 seconds. Checking. Wrap up, check where it's touching or not. If you're not there, I think so. So just pick up it there, very safety. Just a bit of a curve there. Slip the freshies don't count. So it's not a foul, you should do a freshie back and roll. Get a bit of pressure there, but it's very good.
Right. 24 points in it. John needs a snooker.
It's not going to judge.
Abi will be feeling a little bit less stressed now that he's got to the points where snookers are required. Just have to keep himself sensible by it, and he's going to take the second frame, which is going to put him in as a massive, massive favorite to win this match. John is desperately trying to hang on over here, trying everything he can to restore his lead. You remember he took the first frame, but it's going to be difficult for him. It's going to be a really difficult for him. Spotted the brown, only 18 on the table. He's 20 behind, requires one snooker. Well, not a great shot, because, I mean, there were so many other opportunities. Yeah. Well, got it enough. Horrible mistake there. Habib giving him, a little bit lack of experience. So, John got his snooker. He's got a chance at this blue too now. I mean, Habib is going to be kicking himself now. Oh, that was almost there. Well, situation did not change too much. Habib still needs only one ball, and which he gets, and he'll be very relieved. Right, let me tell you what's going on now. Habib Iqbal, against all the odds, is 2-1 up. He's got his 1 foot into the quarterfinals. Would you believe it? He has 1 foot into the quarterfinals. Absolutely brilliant. If you want to be a little bit technical about it, he's advanced further than Kyashin or the number 3 seed Ashraf Haribai, or for that matter, any of the seeds that have been knocked out. I know I'm being a bit harsh with them, so. Right, before we break off in frame number 4, we'd like to thank our main sponsors, Gold Reef City, for putting up this magnificent tournament. My Day Brands, our drink sponsor, Purple Rain, our media sponsor, Basil Billiards and Q Masters, our venue setup team, 360 Sport, our streaming partner, Andy Billiards, our cloth sponsor. So Habib Iqbal, that goes by the nickname of Bobby, will be very delighted with this morning's proceedings. He's 2-1 up with a great opportunity to be in the last 8 of this tournament, quarterfinals. John has lost his composure, totally. It's the same thing I've seen when Habib was playing Kevin Shalva. Kevin Shalva lost his composure, started playing really badly, and I found it difficult to get back to rhythm. The one thing that I have noticed over the years, when you look at some of these slow type methodical players, players have not been able to deal with that very well. I mean, especially in pro snooker, professional snooker overseas. The noticeable one, ex-world champion Peter Ebden, played a slow type of game that frustrated opponents, and I don't understand that. And then in South African snooker, we had the likes of Skalk Maton, Magni Garda, who played slow, troubled some of the good players because of it. Well, I can tell you one thing is, for an inexperienced campaigner in Habib, he's certainly showing some composure, and it's really looks like he's enjoying himself out there. Doesn't look under pressure, doesn't look stressed. He definitely looks very focused.
And now he's making it very easy for Shaw. Shaw just to take this ball around. Every time he kills it, the other one can open. So the ball's not.
Now, not catching that ball for safety, but not catching that ball.
It's okay. He's overrunning the back. Overrunning the back. So not choose to put the green in the middle and go down, or could he possibly play a snooker? Who knows? If Shaw.
Oh, that's extremely fortunate for John there. Played a horrible shot there. Good pot, but the positional play was very bad. Creeping down towards the green. Gonna need the implements, but it's an easy green, and it brings him back to the red. So it's quite fortunate that they got that. Well, this tournament has been full of surprises. Some of the players that have been knocked out never thought in a million years that they would be knocked out. Kiashin Mudley was 4-2 up on the black. That was as simple as can be. Missed the black and then went on to lose the match 5-2 to Mutalib. I'm sorry, 5-4 to Mutalib. He'd be sitting at home now or wherever, having nightmares of missing that black. So once again, see John's Q action, letting him down there. He's come right across that white. That's probably the tension. Snooker is a game that can take you put an immense amount of tension and pressure on your body. It's amazing how much toll your body takes, what pressure and stress and tension can do to you.
Bottom pushing, side pushing, and break down the balls. That could be the right shot.
So Bibi's got the right temperament for the game. He is playing the game like he's down at the Fodsburg club, having a Sunday session with his best mate, and they're probably playing for, I don't know, probably a burger or so. Who knows? Or whoever wins the session pays for lunch, that type of thing. And it's cool and calm, man. Really cool and calm.
Finishing the games. So not wanting to give up an opportunity to come back. He's making full use of his chances.
Nice putt.
Just on the wrong side of the building.
Just caught the brown.
On this side to run down to the last red. Tempted to take the rope is going to angle.
But his cue ball control not that great. But I'll tell you what, I got to say something. Yeah, the guys from the Fordsburg Snooker Club has definitely put in some good representation
Since I got through there. But straight on the red, with the pieces on the red. This is Charles wants
in this tournament.
smaller red, not allow himself. Yeah, he puts himself, gives himself 19 point lead at the moment. Not giving Hamza an easy chance to win. All the balls are available. There's a chance to still miss. Hamza's got an opportunity. But he'll have to take it. Nice choke there. Charles knows he couldn't do much for the right, so getting to the best possible.
So let's just check, right? Adil Umair comes from the Fodsburg Club. Hamza Mohammed, Fodsburg. Muzamil Zaid, Fodsburg. Habib Iqbal, Fodsburg. Can we put Fakhri Galdin in that category? Yeah, why not? Fodsburg. Adil Ahmed, Fodsburg.
It's now made the task for Hamza to clean up very difficult. Hamza needs appearance.
So quite a lot of players coming from the Fodsburg club, and well done to Farad James and company to bring them into the fold. There are certainly some talented players there, very eager to play snooker, which is good.
Running away with the white. Just not controlling the white. Himself
John is going to be very, very keen to win this frame. He's going to want to win this frame. He's down here in the dumps. We have just around about 40 minutes left in this match. He definitely was a favorite. He's now definitely a 60-40 underdog. Iqbal is the favorite now for this match. And because of that fact that Iqbal is the favorite for this match now, we have a situation where the pressure is now starting to affect him. He's now starting to miss shots that he was getting, shots that he's very comfortable with. So pressure in snooker is a very funny thing. It has a very, very adverse effect on some people. Some people really struggle with the abilities to handle pressure. I think probably the best player that I've seen here in this arena in terms of being polished is a female player, Veronica. I think that she was definitely, when I saw her walk around the table, she definitely looked absolutely professional. A technique, a mentality, approach to the table was brilliant. I think some of our snooker players need to watch that. And that is the advantage of being properly groomed and coached. But if you have a word with her and you speak to her, you will see that most of us ability or most of her achievements have come because she has the correct diet. She does not consume refined cane sugar. She takes that out of her diet, and I believe that that is the one part of your diet. If you can do that, then you are on your way to to living a very healthy life. And in snooker and cue sport, you need to live a very healthy life. Just a quick report on the other side. The number 1 seed has booked his place in the last 8 without any problem. Charles Yonk has dispatched the youngster 5-0. No disgrace to the youngster. He has got a lot of experience there, and I hope he uses that experience in the future. So, alright, as we say goodbye to Munir from the operating room. So, he's going to be busy now making his way. Friday is a big day for prayer. So, he's going to be praying. I hope he prays hard for all our pro snooker here. Not only for himself, we all need some prayer.
Do the basics first, eh?
Yeah. Right. John Eckley is definitely feeling the strain and feeling the pressure. He's feeling the pressure. He's down. He's looking at that clock. Obviously, these guys are not used to playing with that big clock ticking down there like that. But some of the provinces, they should go with the innovation. They should not fight the progress in the game. See it for what it is. There's lots of money involved, yeah? It's 150,000 rand. You're getting to play in the best conditions. You're getting referees. You're getting television. I don't see why you should resist that. I think that you should give a couple of tournaments in your local club with time. See, maybe you like it. You learn the strategies. You learn everything. You get better prepared for it. The reason that we have put time on these matches, this is not to mess around any snooker player. It is because for television, we have to have a fixed time with the matches. If it overruns, it starts costing us money. We're not a multi-billion rand operation, so we cannot afford those things. So we can only work within what we have. I mean, we want the TV. The TV does do well. It does expose our game, and it comes to us at a cost. And we must be smart enough to accept that cost and accept what it comes with. We can't fight that at the expense of building our game. So I'm just giving you a little bit of insight. I know a lot of people are not going to agree with this, but I think the more professional or the more keen the player is, he's not going to be troubled by shot clocks and time and misrules. He's going to come here and he's going to want to get his chunk of the money. I mean, just imagine the players that lost in the first round, didn't even win a match, walked away with 3,000 rand. I mean, that's unheard of in Q Sport. I mean, 3,000 rand is not great money, but I mean, if you didn't win, then it's definitely great money. Could that red be going in? Yep, it's gone in. But no real color to score off. So you can see John twist his entire arm, see where his cue is finished off. That's all the signs of tension. That's all the signs of not being comfortable. You know, also last night talking with a few players in the arena, they were absolutely amazed by Aiden playing with the 9-ball cue, using it in snooker, and you know, they think that it is some sort of difficult feat Actually, it's not. In fact, the cue that he's using is a Predator cue. It's around about a 20 grand cue, easy. The technology in that cue for deflection and low deflection is so high, it probably outclasses almost every low deflection snooker cue. I mean, in fact, some of the players that would have taken to a 9-ball cue would find that it is not as difficult as what they think it is to play snooker. I know my son has tried the experiment, Cushion, and he now plays snooker with his 9-ball Predator cue as well, and he is enjoying it, thoroughly enjoying it. He says he actually feels it better than playing with his snooker cue. "19-point advantage here for John. Spotted the red in. It's nicely on the black. He should pot this black in. He's quite strong on these shots. This is a similar type of shot that Kyoshin missed last night to win the match 5-2. When John just slams that in. I think that's what Kyoshin should have done. That flip pink earlier on has definitely helped John. But you can see that John is not playing confidently. I don't know what the reason is. I don't know how players lose confidence. When I used to play, it happened to me. I could not pinpoint why it happened. I just know that it happened. And because it happened, I ended up playing badly sometimes and lost. The days when the confidence just stuck in and I played well. But I have not been able to find out what happens to a player, why in a match for no reason confidence gets sapped. No idea. John has a very, very healthy lead here that's making him favorite to level this matchup. We're under the 30-minute mark, so and they're probably going along at 30 minutes per frame, so the next frame could definitely decide the match. And if John wins this frame, which is going to be likely, he's 31 points in front with 1 red left to the table. So he's definitely going to be going into that frame, should he level up, as the favorite once again. So he would have restored his advantage. Habib just needs to realize what the situation is, but he is inexperienced at this level. So being inexperienced means that he's going to make some of the wrong decisions. And the only way to get experience too, anyway, is you have to play more. So it's like a catch-22. The more you play, the more experience you get. And experience is really important in this game. But this would be totally different feel to what he has been used to playing at the Forsberg Club. The Forsberg Club would be playing on cloth that probably don't even have any nap left on it. Playing with balls that are chipped, lighting that is not this good, tables nowhere near the speed. I'm not putting the club down, but I'm just saying, this is it's a hell of a different atmosphere, and very difficult to get to the point where you are able to control yourself, Very nice pot by John on the black. Just needs to pot this black in, and we're going into the next frame, which will probably decide the match. Now just look at the shots that he's just played now, right? The last 3 shots that he's played. He's played those last 3 shots so well. This is hard to believe that a guy just struggled for the last 2 frames. So it can't be down to his cue action suddenly came back. So as confidence suddenly came back, what made his confidence go down? And what brought his confidence back? Where's the key? Right, concession has come. It's 2-all. So I'm going to have a quick step out from this booth. Should be back in time before the next frame starts.
So with about 23 minutes to go, we have Habib Iqbal and John tied on 2-2. Pretty much the deciding frame this. Habib just running over over position there. Take the red to the center. Unfortunate miss there by Habib, and John will try and make his way up, although there's a red on top. Maybe just push it back onto the cushion again. Touch ball. It's got to snooker there. Oh, missed both of them. Replace the ball. And a tight game this, deciding frame. So basically if both players are tied and the scores are tied, then they'll go to the highest break. And once again, just brushing past both red balls. Habib doesn't want to, going by the nickname Bobby, so Bobby doesn't want to create a little gap there with the files. It's much better. See, John will just play his way back to this bottom cushion. Went for the pot there. Not the best option that was on the table. It's like rushing into his shots. And he's given Bobby an opportunity here to counter attack with a couple of points. Still the back tied up. Just running over position there. Both Habib and John play quite quickly onto the table. Just need to compose themselves and take some time. Very crucial frame in the context of the match, as there's 19 minutes left and players don't want to give points away. Whoever's going to win this match will just need to slow down and compose themselves, make sure about every single shot. It's 9-8 to Habib, and the game tied as well at 2 each. So definitely a lot to play for here. The winner, of course, will meet up with the number 1 seed Charles Jonk, who's just cruised past Hassam. 5-0 in the match on table 1. It's an aggressive safety shot there, opening up the pack, but not giving Bobby any shot, really. Opportunity here for John to just get back into the match and extend the gap while he's trailing with 1. Tied up now, and then you could, well, that's a crucial miss. On those type of shots, you just need to just take a second or two longer. I think he's actually given Bobby only an option to the top red. And you'll require the bridge here. probably try and snooker behind the back three and play the red ball up. Not a really good shot, and he's left the red for the center pocket. John has got an opportunity here for a couple of points, and in the context of this match, it's crucial just to build a small gap and take the lead, especially with a 2-2. So basically the player in the lead with the most points when it's tied will walk away with the match, and if the scores are still tied, then the player with the highest break will then take the match. John just need to slow down the speed of his shots, and then he stands a good chance of making a 20 to 30 point gap here. That will put pressure definitely on Bobby Habib Iqbal. Both these players playing in the Gauteng region. Habib from Wanderers and John from Gauteng Vaal, the Vaal Triangle. So this is the last 16 at the Gold Reef City Championships, Pro Snooker Championships, and the players are playing out for their share of 150,000 Rand. I'll be just pushing the cue a bit, and cause the red to just touch the corner cushion. Both players are like rushing their shots. I'm not sure if they're 100% sure of the circumstances, and we've seen last night an example of how to play the rule where Mutalib Ali played in his match, and they were tied at 4 each, and he just made sure that he got the highest break and then made sure he scored points, so he was safe on both sides. And, what Habib and John just need to do here is take their time and just build a lead, get some points, and then just play safe, run away. So they just, unfortunately, a little bit too much cue power and created overrunning there. Habib trailing by 10 points. 20 points on the table left, but there's only 13 minutes whereby one of them needs to ensure they have the lead. Now John just trying to go there for the double. The black ball is quite open on this frame, and whoever can score a red has got a very good chance of scoring the black as well. And 8 points here, 8 points for John will give him a nice gap, a nice lead there. Although anything is possible with the amount of balls that's still left on the table. 7 reds. I think Habib will play downtown, just try and follow through and play the red for the corner left pocket. I'm totally wrong. Totally wrong. Habib can't afford to play any snooker. It's quite strange why he would go for snooker. I want to get the points though, but it's open now, and John has got another chance of potting the red ball and trying to score some points, and he's in the lead currently. But like I said, errors will give the opponent the opportunity to capitalize and make sure that he builds up a lead. But in this case, Habib is 9 behind. Had a very soft shot there, and I'm not sure if he can see the yellow. He needs to come up. Not sure why I just played it harder, because the black is in front of the pocket, and definitely extra 7 points would have helped his scores. Once again, the snooker attempt missed, and he's just giving John an opportunity to stay in this match as the time is running out with less than 10 minutes left, 9 minutes left. The time is running out here, and there's only an 8-point difference. I don't think he wanted to move that pink. Very interesting frame this. See, John is rushing, and he's in the lead. He doesn't need to rush. I'm not sure why he's rushing. He's not playing the scenario on the table. And Bobby's been potting long pots. He'll favour to pot this red. Just missing out there. Giving another opportunity to John. With the pink not covering the pocket, I would rather not go for this and play the situation. But I'm not sure why John is doing that. He's just giving an opportunity every time for Bobby to get into the game. And with only 8 points difference, he's taking a chance. Could be a calculated risk, but John should not be hasty and try and rush the frame. 7.5 minutes left, and this game can go anywhere. So who would walk away with bragging rights and play in the Gold Reef City Pro Snooker Championships quarterfinal tomorrow morning on table 1 against Charles Jonk? Charles in great form. He had a 79-59 break this far. I think I missed one there. Maybe had another 50 plus break. Richard scoring a 53 break last night. John not focusing and making sure about this match, and he's actually giving an opportunity for Habib to just tie up here, especially with a black ball in front of the center pocket. It's so easy to just score 8 points from it. And there we go. So this is going to tie up the scores. Habib just needs to make sure he gets another shot on a red, and he can take this frame in this match. Only six minutes left, so time is running out here. I'm not sure you can see. I could maybe see the two reds closest to the pink and the black. but I'm not sure if it's going past. Yeah, it's not. So Habib's going to give John another opportunity. Yeah, I'm not sure who's in the lead with a highest break. It's giving John an opportunity to cut in that red. Oh wow! And here we go. John just needs to not rush his shots, and he can walk away victorious here. That's super 8 points there for John, and needs to run down the clock. Good safety would put him in the driving seat, and he's given Bobby opportunity here as well to score another 8 points and put us on 36 each. So I'm just not sure who's got the highest break in this match. But, wow, Bobby needs the black. Maybe Bobby will put a snooker here and take a calculated risk in getting this match with foul and a miss. And he has missed it, and that's given John 7 free points there, and these 3 points will assist him in taking this match. He'll probably ask Habib to play again, or is he going to play the free ball and go up? Might play the black as a free ball. I asked him to play again. That's the correct Habib's in trouble here, and it's going to cost him. It's going to cost him. Yeah, John will just play this clock down and ask him to play again. Maybe he'll play a free ball. If he plays the yellow, snooker him behind the blue. He played a free ball and pot the blue. 4 minutes left here, and the clock is running out. He's taking his opportunity. He'll come up for the reds again. Not the greatest position. Definitely want to put Habib in a no-shot option because he'll definitely go for it. He's got nothing to lose. He's trailing with 12 points. Sorry, 22 points. I just find it that the players are not playing the table and the scenario of the time clock, and sometimes they're taking a risk of just playing not the scenario at all. I mean, Habib requires points here, so he needs to take the risk and just go for the pot, and you know, you can't play it that soft. You can't play it that soft. Habib's in trouble here, and he requires his black to have it game on. He needs to take his time here, compose himself, make sure about the pot. Make sure about the pot. Again, just rushing into it. And John, if he takes this red, that's game, set and match. Leading with 21 points. Oh, may we have a twist in this. He's got 8 points on the card. All the balls are open and potable. Just needs to take his time. There's about 2 minutes left in this match. Needs to compose himself, take his time, and that's not where he wanted to be. He wanted to be around where the brown is now. Have a shot on the yellow. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I cannot believe it. How would he not go for the pot? He's trailing. There's less than 2 minutes left, and he tries to snooker John. John could really just play the time out here, and he's given John an opportunity. Habib is really not playing the situation currently, and when he replays this match and view it again, he'll see the opportunities he missed. He definitely had to go for that yellow, and he didn't, and it's going to cost him. And there John just pots the yellow here. John would just play the green down. I'm not sure why he's going for the pot. Once again, he's giving an opportunity for Habib to get in the game, although it's difficult. 25 left. Needs to play a little bit of speed snooker here. Check at the white. 10 seconds. This is game, set and match. Needs to... it's not going to make it. It's going to call it time. And that is going to be it. Time there. And he lost the match. John walking away victorious. He's playing Charles Young tomorrow morning, 10 o'clock at Gold Reef City. Come down to the Gold Reef City Pro Snooker Championships and see us in this tournament. We'll walk away. Charles Young once again, or any of the other competitors. Goodbye.